Good morning, welcome back for another vlog of myself, Darren, HGV Class 1 driver here in the UK. The time is currently 4:30 and we have got a very busy one today. I say busy, it's quite easy to be honest with you. We've only got one drop and one collection. However, it's about 240 mile to the first drop. Before leaving work last night, I connected up to the trailer so it saves messing about in the morning. And we're just going around doing our light check, make sure all the electrics are all working. Just in case anything's blown overnight or I might have picked up a nail in the yard. That's still connected, which is good. Don't need to check the tyres because I know they're good. Other than, obviously, inflation. I was on about tyre tread and damage to the sides. We've already done that one. All lights working down this side. Yeah, seems to be good. Because this morning we are travelling down to Salsbury, which is 222 miles down to get there. And realistically, you're looking at a bit over 5 hours to get there because we need 4.5 hours driving and then we need a break included as well. And away we go. Not making too bad timing. Just left for 5 AM. If people are wondering, what's taking you so long to leave? Well, us drivers like to have a little bit of a catch up with other drivers before leaving. Just have a little 5-minute catch up with one of the other guys. And also helped hold something in position for Chris, so we could get it attached onto one of the other trucks. Might be a little bit too dark at the moment. Doesn't seem that long ago when it was 5 o'clock in the morning and it was like daytime, wasn't it? It's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon it seemed. Oh, they were the good days. A lot easier to wake up, that's for sure. Certainly one good thing about starting so early is the nice quiet roads. You got to take advantage of it. I'm hoping I can get past Birmingham before it starts getting too heavy. We're going to need to stay on until the M5. So the route we're going to be taking is down the M6, down the M5, cutting across the M42 onto the M40, following it down to the A34, all the way down from Oxford to Salisbury. Nice and easy route. I do understand though that cutting across the M40 and then down from there down the A34 to where we're going is not probably the most direct route, as in theory on a nice clear day the quickest way to go down will be down the M5, come off around Gloucester area, cut across to Swindon and drop down. However, there's a lot of roadworks going on at the moment, especially with the new carriageway that's getting built. So the last time I went that way, it was about half hour, maybe 40 minutes longer, if not more. Whereas this way is going to be 20 miles longer, but it's just the most direct and straight route really. It's less messing about. And traffic's always pretty good as well. Just approaching the outskirts of Birmingham now, where the M6 splits off to the toll road. We're going to be following the M6, not using the toll road this morning. Traffic should hopefully be okay. So far it's been good. 56 cruise control all the way down, no slowing down. And in total it's taken an hour and 15 to get here, which is really good actually. Really good timing. I think it's going to get a little bit congested just after Hilton Park services at junction 11. No, junction 12 because this is junction 11. No, 10, junction 10. I'll get there in the end. So around junction 10 it should start slowing down a little bit. It's only for a couple of miles and then we'll be on the M5. And follow that southbound to the M42. Yep, here we are, junction 10 on the M6 for Wolverhampton. Always gets bad around here, unfortunately. I was hoping to just beat the traffic as it's just approaching 6:30. By the looks of it, a lot of congestion is people changing lanes. Try and go with one of them as well because I need to get over to the left lane if possible. Then we can keep lane 3 and 4 clear for people who are going straight down the M6 because we're coming off of the M5 shortly, in approximately 3 miles. So it's getting in lane nice and early. Only 3 more miles to go before we're departing the M6. In total though, we've still got 148 miles left to go. And over 3 hours of driving. About 3 hours and 10 minutes or so. On the tacho, I've got 3 hours and 3 minutes left before I need to take a break. So we should be able to get quite a bit of distance done before taking our break. We've got plenty of options driving down the A34, and I think it was the A587 off the top of my head. It takes you the last little few miles into Salsbury. Got plenty of lay-bys, a couple of little service stations down there as well. Let's move over, let more cars on. Starts to be like wacky races around this section now. A lot of people trying to cross over from this junction going towards the M6, and then people on the M6 currently trying to come across to the M5. Slick road. And it wouldn't surprise me as well if you get a couple of people last minute jumping across. That wasn't too bad actually, getting past that junction. Seemed a lot worse than what it actually was. Got to put me back, say 10 minutes. I'm expected to hit a little bit more traffic around the M42, and then most likely for the exit on the A34. I think that's going to be quite heavy. And then after that it should be pretty smooth sailing. I've got some nice colours up in the sky as we're coming around. Oh, it's real nice. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. "127 miles still to go before our clients. Still making good progress, still on time for our original ETA. And we've been driving coming up to 2 hours so far. Let's get a bit of engine braking on. Keep us at a steady speed so we don't go over. And we're staying on the M42 for approximately 6 miles, and then we're going to be joining onto the M40 southbound. Predicted heavy traffic around this section on the M42. It's always pretty bad around here by the Hotwood Services junction. Not too sure why. I think it's maybe just congestion, really. The amount of people coming on at once. It always gets busy around this section. At least it's still moving though. Gotta say, that's a nice view out the office window this morning. Got the blue sky, got the orange of the sun coming up. Still got the frost in the fields to the left. Kind of looks a bit like a painting in the sky. Alright, let's move over. $119 miles to go. And we're going to be staying on the M40 now for the next 45 miles. That's right. Just slow down. Let's go out and fire, let him past. I think he's going a bit quicker than me anyhow. Damn mate.
Maintain safe distance.
Yep, we are. I don't mind the drive coming down to Salsbury. I find it quite a nice one. Once you get past this section, the M40 is normally pretty clear, to be fair. Just the Birmingham region, isn't it? It's never fun to drive down. Now, I'm in two minds where to actually stay later tonight, because we've got a collection on the way back up from Northampton. It's just on the outskirts of Rugby. It's not too far from there. It's a client I've been a couple of times, so I know exactly where it is. I believe it's a 2 o'clock collection. It's going to be fairly tight on time, but if everything goes to plan, we should be okay. And make the collection, then I think we might drive up the M1 and then pull over maybe Donington, depends what the time it is. Pull over at Donington Park Services. If it's still fairly early, then I might carry on down the A50 and possibly stop over at Sandbatch. So we've got a couple of options. Luckily we're coming off for junction 9, A34, because just seeing on the matrix sign, after this junction there is a 20-minute delay. So we're avoiding that one. I'm sorry, by the way, guys, as well. I'm still full of a cold. I had a good night's sleep last night as well, so it has helped a little bit. Not as bad as yesterday. Yesterday, I woke up feeling like death. All 3 lanes for Oxford the A34, yeah. Time is just gone 8:30. And we've got 75 miles still left to go. So we've been on the road for 3 hours. I've stopped off, had a 15-minute break already. I had to get topped up on some caffeine. So a quick stop at Starbucks. Get myself a coffee, stuck it on a 15-minute break, and now I just need to take a 30-minute break on the way down. I've got lunch with me as well today, so thanks to Leanne, making some nice sub rolls, ham and chorizo. Very nice. I hate coming on this roundabout, it just gets so busy so quickly. And then when we do get on the A34, we're going to be following it down for approximately 55 miles. Unfortunately, down at A34, got a couple more delays. I think it might be a vehicle breakdown, so everyone is trying to move over to the side. And we've got 68 miles still to go. We're getting there slowly but surely. Coming up to a little bit of a stop-start at the moment. Still travelling down the A34. It's the first time I've actually had delays this bad coming down the A34. Normally it's pretty smooth sailing. Well, the time is currently coming up to 9:10, so that could be a little bit of a factor in all the traffic. A little bit more delays. Seems to be one of them days, unfortunately. I've got an hour and 30 left to go. ETA is currently saying 10:30 with a 30-minute break included, looking around 11, maybe 11:15. Hopefully leave there by 12 o'clock, and then to get to our collection at Northampton, hopefully before 2 o'clock. Realistically, I think it's going to be at 2:30. It is quite a bit of distance to cover after all. Come on, come across. We're still travelling down A34, some miles later now. Got approximately 5.5, 6 miles left before we come off. 26 miles to go before our client. And in total we're looking at 35 minutes to get there. However, I've got 23 minutes left on driving time, so in the next 10 minutes I'm going to try and pull over, do one of these little lay-bys, get some dinner, take a 30-minute break, and then continue our journey down. So that'll give us a 11 o'clock arrival time, which has put me back probably about 40 minutes all in all with traffic. I think we was expected between 10 and half 10 originally. Unfortunately, it's one of them out of your control, no point stressing. Now, what we need to do is do a trailer swap when we get down there, so hopefully it'll be a case of just getting in and out without much delays, and then heading straight off up to Northampton for the collection. Still touch and go whether we'll go and get there by 2 o'clock, that's for sure. It's around 2.5 to 3 hours of driving time to get there. Oh, they've sped up a bit now. There we go. Just about get past. At least it's a nice day anyhow. No rain. I've been trying to think which way would be the best route to get to Northampton from where we are. Now I'm thinking maybe driving up, connected to the M4, and then cutting across to the M25, following the M25 to the M1, and then straight up there. Or would it be quicker coming back up the A34 and then cutting the A roads from Oxford across towards the M1 and then driving up? Got a few different options. I know if I was in a car, I probably would drive up the A roads, but with being in a truck, low bridges, weight limits, etc., might be easier just to stick on the motorway and hopefully not have much traffic to get around. Departed the A34 for the A303. 18 minutes to go on driving. I wonder if I'll make it to the services. I think I might just make it there. I think it's about 10 minutes off. The good thing about the services on the 303, it's one of the Asda ones, like an Asda Express, so you're not paying overpriced for your stuff. So I could get some milk, so I can start making my own coffee. Oh wow, got a tank. Don't know if the camera picked it up much. On the other side of the road, the blue truck. Oh, there's another one here on the right hand side now, coming up, blue truck. Tank on the back. So that's 2 I've seen. 3. No, 4. Can't even count. I wonder where they're off to then. It's not every day you see a tank getting transported around. I mean, to be fair, there are a lot of military bases, but normally it'll be the military transporting the tanks, not a subcontractor, from what I've seen anyhow. pretty interesting to do though, wouldn't it? Not too far to go, only 11 miles left. ETA 11 o'clock. Taking a break, so I've got 4 hours and 25 minutes left on taco before we need to take another break. When it comes to driving time anyhow. For the working time directive, I need to make sure I have at least 15 minutes in the next 6 hours. So by say 4:30. That's a nice view out of our office window this morning. It's currently 5 to 11 and we're finally about to arrive. Whew, it's been a long drive. Certainly has. Wheels have been in motion for 5 hours. Then the break included as well. So it's took us about 5 hours and 40 odd minutes to get here. Oh, actually no, 6 hours. Left at 5 o'clock this morning. 6 hours bang on actually. So in total, we've had about 45 minutes of delays driving down. And there is our client, Home Bargains. I still don't understand what this statue is meant to be. Looks kind of a bit like an alien, doesn't it? Alright, one of the jobs I'm going to do before I leave, I'm going to wash this window because I've got bugs splattered all over it, so I do apologise if there's anything on camera. Whew. This is probably like the 4th time I've been here in the last 6 weeks. My word. It's absolutely gorgeous down here today. Currently saying 16 degrees, but it feels about 21. And we're going there on base 74. Trying to get the trailer at a good angle before we start the reverse. A little bit of a left turn. Take it nice and slow. Oh, they're not in the bay, are they? I thought that was actually on the bay. It's not, it's about 6 foot away. I thought, am I there? Not there yet, am I? Got a reg plate in the door already. Because the last thing you want is to leave your reg plate on and connect it to the bay. Because you don't want to be climbing underneath these bay doors. Just double check it's all on bay okay, which it looks good, yep. Look at that for an absolutely beautiful day. You wouldn't think it'd be in the middle of September. That's trailer on the bay. Now we just need to locate our empty trailer that we're taking away for today. And this is our trailer we're going back with today. Trailer checks have all been completed. Tyres are all okay, no damage to the side of the curtain. Now let's make our way over to Northampton. Straight back up the A34, following it all the way up to Northampton on the M1. And then to our destination, which is just on the outskirts of Rugby actually. Giving us a total of 127 miles and about 3 hours to get there. In and out within 30 minutes. It's not too bad going. By the time we get to our client just on the outskirts of Rugby, we would have driven 350 miles. Wow, yeah, it's a long drive. I'm due to get there for 2:30. Long drive indeed already. Fingers crossed there's no issues with traffic. As we are booked in for 3 o'clock. A little bit later now, 1:15, and I've just stopped over at the service for a quick comfort break. First time trying these services, not too bad, nice and clean at least. And we're just by the M4 where it meets the A34. Whoa, it's warm, really warm. ETA is still saying 20 to 3. We've got 79 miles still to go. So I've done about 40 miles so far. Oh, looks to be a bit of a police incident. Not too sure what's going on there, but they blocked the car in. So that car's not moving anytime soon. Right, let's follow it down the A34 towards Oxford. Donington services. What's the chances of that? Because I might be staying at Donington services tonight, but the one's right up at Derby. I didn't even know there was 2 Donington services. I say that's Donington Park, isn't it? The one by Derby. crossover. Right, 2 right lanes. The A34. I've seen a fair few more tank deliveries as well this afternoon. I'm looking forward to my bed, that is for sure. It's been a long day already. And it's not even been 12 hours, it's just the sheer amount of driving we've been doing. Done approximately 260 miles so far today. It's not too bad, that. Not too bad at all. Luckily, the majority of it, it's just been cruise control. Traffic's been really good so far. I'm expecting it to build up a little bit by Oxford again on the A34, and we're across over the M40 motorway as well, continuing down that route. We're just exiting the A34 for the M40 going northbound. Still got 45 miles left to go. And we're only staying on the M40 for the one junction. So just a couple of miles, and then we're going to be departing for another A road, heading down towards I think it was Tolchester or Toaster. That's another place I can't really pronounce. I think it's Toaster. Yeah, Towcester, just off the M1 above Milton Keynes. We're following the other A road. I've got a feeling like that might be part of the A45.
Maintain safe distance.
Yeah, so we're coming off the next junction 4 miles away. ETA is currently saying 3 o'clock now. Stopped off about 10 or 15 minutes before. Then a little bit of traffic getting there. Ah, it's the A43, not the A45. You got the two mixed up. I know you started with before. And we're going to be following it over towards, as I said before, Toaster, the M1, Northampton, etc., and Milton Keynes. That's all straight across all these roundabouts. So we do come up to the M1 itself, and then we're going to connect to the M1 northbound. Oh, I never knew there was another service station there. I've got a feeling it's not for trucks though, that one. Oh no, you can get around for fuel. Don't think parking though. Been a while since I've been down this road, actually. Oh, darn it. Not what we wanted. With any luck, it's only heavy traffic until 600 yards. Where it's going down from 2 lanes to 1 lane. Not exactly what we needed though. Unfortunately, it is what it is. Finally arrived for 3 o'clock as predicted. Currently at Warren's, just off the A5. Need to park up in this middle section and then go speak to the Goods Out team. I can't stop sneezing. Nothing worse, is it, when you try and talk and the sneeze starts coming up. Plenty of space for us. Don't trust me to go for the only bay that doesn't have any parking. Didn't see it then until I seen the cone. Just gotta go for one of the bays with little stoppers for your wheels to drive over. There's 1, 2, and 3. And just before anybody parks next to me in this bay, let's open the back doors so we can go straight onto the bay that they need. B25 going on to. Straighten it off a little bit more, a little bit of a blind reverse then. Just easier to come out a bit of a blind instead of going all the way around. There we go. just go park it just there, and then I'm going to check the air pressure, because I might have to raise the back of the trailer if I remember correctly, and then finish off the move. Yep, I thought so. Needs to come out a couple more inches. So to raise it, what I need to do is push in, go to the left. No, that's lowering it on this trailer. Right on this one. That just adds a little bit more air pressure into the tanks. And that looks a little bit better. Just a little bit of a tip as well for new drivers. If you go change the air suspension at the back of the trailer, make sure you're not flush against the ramp, because if you are, like that, when it goes up, it'll push against it, causing damage. Drop the keys into the tube, and then wait for the light. And there we have it. Red light is now on for 20 to 4. Let's see how long it takes to load up 24 pallets. Finally off the bay, but before we can go anywhere, we need to shut the back door and also undo the curtains, and then make sure the load is all nice and secure using nice ratchet straps. Because we will be hauling lots of powdered milk. Nice and secure. Time is just approaching 4:45, and now I need to try and find somewhere to park up, because I think everywhere is going to be absolute chocker. I'm hoping to get to Donington approximately 5:30. With any luck, there's some space left, because it does get pretty busy pretty quickly there. But instead of travelling left at this roundabout and then going back onto the M1 at that way, because it was fairly busy earlier, I'm actually going to take a right at this roundabout and follow for the A5. I've got an option on Rugby services as well, to be fair. They're quite good. I've got 2 hours left on driving time, so that's the reason why I'm going for Donington. Just gets me a little bit closer to the yard for tomorrow. If you're a truck spotter in this area, there's some services just off the A5 in between Rugby and the place where I'm at the moment. I'm sure you'll be able to get some great photos of all the colour trucks. Oh, some of these self-employed drivers, they might drive down here as well. Just here on the right hand side. Considering I've been in work for 12 and a half hours now, I don't actually feel tired. I feel pretty good at the moment. We've done over 350 miles driving. So I'm going to try and park up at Donington, but if there's no space at Donington, it's no big problem. I'll just try and find something on the A50 on the way home. I've got 2 hours still left on driving time, so I might even make it to Kiel, possibly, or Sandbach, one of them services around there. I think it's Kiel, isn't it, in between Stoke and Stoke. But then if there's no space at Kiel, I'll find a lay-by. I've got faith. Well, it just depends on the traffic though here on the M1 as we're about to enter the slip road now. Is it free flowing? Yep, perfect. All the traffic's cleared up. Here we go. Moment of truth. Here's the only room at the end. Okay, there's a truck coming out. I don't know if that's good or bad. There's another truck coming out. There's one going in. It does fill up pretty quick around here though. I think last time I came it was about 20 past 6 when I tried to stay here once, and it was absolutely full. It's currently 5:30. They haven't extended it since though. No, there's loads of space. Oh, what was I worried about? Absolutely plenty. Perfect. Oh, the problem is getting out. If I stay on one of these left-hand ones, I don't like trying to reverse out because there's not enough space. You kind of got to blind reverse it out. That will do me right there. Take it nice and slow. Well, that'll do me there. And before I do forget, let's open this back door. Oh, looks like someone's give out a little bit of a wallop. Right, problem. Can't put that one out, but what I'll do, I'll just... Luckily, on the other side, there's plenty of space, so secure the door. If anybody comes, they go, right, okay, powdered milk, not going to steal that. Hopefully, curtains don't get sliced. Unfortunately, in the past, I have had it a few times happen where the curtains have been sliced, but yet the back door's still open. Let's go pay for parking, get ourselves some food voucher. And for the rest of the evening, 7:15 already. Not really done much more. I had something to eat and relaxed inside for a little bit. Rest of the evening, finish editing the vlog, stick a film on, and then have a nice early night. Tomorrow, not in a rush to get back to the yard, so I'm going to start at 6 o'clock in the morning, get there for about 8 o'clock, give or take. And then after that, I think we've got a couple of collections in the area, so stay tuned for that one, see what we're going to be doing tomorrow. Good morning, just hit 5 o'clock. Back doors are now closed and secure for when we hit the road. Just going around, just doing some vehicle checks. Everything seems to be in a good condition and not tampered with, which is great. That's not a bad idea, is it? Get yourself a little satellite dish. Before we do hit the road, I need to have a quick shower, get something to eat and get a coffee. Compared to last night, it's like a ghost town in here. At least at these services, they have a separate area where you can have a shower, brush your teeth in peace. And believe it or not every place does have a separate area. So sometimes you might be brushing your teeth and you've got the toilets like right there and all, which is a little bit uncomfortable. Let's get ourselves out of here. It's currently 20 to 6 when I'm on the road. Technically. It's very dark around this part. It's been a big improvement though since last time I stayed here. Got all the new fencing up. It's been a while. Seems to be brighter lights as well, more lit up, which helps deter thieves. get back to the yard from where we are now. It's about an hour and a half. It might be a little bit longer with traffic. Go jumping on the A50, following it down to Stoke, onto the M6 northbound. Sometime later now, it's just gone 20 past 7. Traffic hasn't been too bad on the way up. Quick stop at Nutsford services, try and get some fuel. So if we do any long distance tomorrow, we've got fuel in the tank all ready. And this morning we don't have anything on timed delivery or collections. Which way are you going there, bud? It looks like everybody's thinking the same. That should do us for now. That's that one thing taken care of. Don't need to worry about fuel now for the rest of the day. And if we stay local for the rest of the week, it'll probably do for the week as well. Oh, what a wet and miserable day it is so far. Got approximately 25 miles to go before we're back at the yard. Just depends on traffic, how heavy it gets around Lynn Junction. Got 40 on the matrix signs all ready. It might take me about half hour, 40 minutes to get back. And if that's the case, it's currently 7:45, so we're looking at about 8:30 before we're back at the yard. Need to drop the trailer, collect an empty trailer. And then we've got a collection somewhere around Haydock. 6 pallets. We just need to go back to our Haydock depot, get them dropped off. And then it'll probably be local collections. I'm hoping it's just congestion. It does normally get fairly busy around this section on the motorway. That's all the straps put away nice and neatly. A little winder. Luckily I'm back at the yard because I've just dropped the trailer where it is. I'm about to connect it to another one, and then I've just noticed this problem. Window wipers have stopped working. Generally not too sure what's happening, but they're not working for sure. First line of protocol, let's try the good old switching it off the back on. And what would you know, that actually done the trick. Got the unit connected up to our new trailer. Remove the brakes and let's go. I've only got the one collection currently. I'm sure that will change throughout the day. Currently 9 o'clock. I was just departing our depot at Haydock. The collection is literally around the corner. It's about 2 or 3 miles away. On the Haydock Industrial Estate. Now, I've never been to this client before, but when I checked on Apple Maps before, it does look rather tight. It just depends if you can get access straight into the yard or not. If you get straight to the yard, nice and clear from cars, it shouldn't be a problem. Oh, cross that bridge when we come to it. So I'm collecting 5 pallets, then I'm bringing them back to Haydock depot. So it's a nice little turnaround. I've got all the Halloween decorations up already at that house. What's your thoughts? Is it too early to start putting Halloween decorations up on the 1st or 2nd? Is it 1st? I think it's the 1st of October today. I know it's far too early for Christmas decorations. Arrived at our clients and there's not real much space to turn around anywhere, unfortunately. So let's get out, have a walk down and see what the situation is. And that is the yard, unfortunately, where we need to get into. Very tight. So the question is, do I blind reverse it into there, which is quite narrow, get loaded up, and then hopefully have enough space to spin it round, fingers crossed, or do a pinch a little bit of a side street to try and spin it round first and then drive in and then reverse that onto the road. The only problem is I don't fancy reversing out to that main road over there because that is real busy and there's a little bit of a blind corner as well. I'm going to try the reverse. Position at a better angle though first. On the passenger side. I can't see anything on this side of the fence. So I'm keeping it close on the passenger side. Let's take it nice and slow, there we go. Got to take it a little bit more of an angle. Can't get the swing there. Barely getting past on the passenger side. But we got in. Barely. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be getting that swing to get around. I think it might be a little bit too tight. That was the post I was talking about where it was a little bit close. As you can see, the small yard has just got even smaller.
So your current schedule has changed. We advise you pull over as soon as possible to review the new schedule.
And that is the PDA, ladies and gentlemen. So if we get a new job coming through, it starts talking to you. You now have a new schedule. You must go to blah blah blah. Alright then. We got out of that yard. Pretty okay to be fair. Managed to take a nice big swing, got around it. Tight but doable. So I made the right choice reversing into the yard. We've got back Haydock, unloaded, and now we've got 2 collections down in Nutsford. We've got one for, I'm not really too sure what they do, and then the second one is going to be tiles. Between them it's about 16 pallets, might be a little bit more by the time I get there because the tile place carry on accepting orders until 2 o'clock, and it's currently 10:15. So I've got plenty of time to add new ones onto there. I'm thinking maybe do the first collection, take a break, and then go into the tile place. I'll just not give it a little bit of a knockback. By the time I get there, it should be about 11 o'clock, make the collection, 11:15. Yeah, it's about right to take a break. And then turn up at the tile place for about 12 o'clock. And then after that, not really too sure. Who knows, could be me done after that. Really doubt it though. Getting back to the yard for 2 o'clock. I mean, it would be great to be honest with you if we could finish for about 2, half 2. Wishful thinking in a driving game, unfortunately. After having a night away, picking little man up. Oh yeah, that'd be great. He would absolutely love it. Oh, Q, after junction. A little bit of a caution there on the matrix sign. Richard reliable, not so reliable with a breakdown. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, a shout out to the truck spotters in St. Helens area on East Lights by Haydock. Sat on the bridge. Do a little bit of recording. Oh, I'm sorry mate, I forgot your channel's name. But I've watched it once before. It's the same guy. Oh, let's go. Let's go peck my head now. When you think of it, I know exactly what it is, but I just can't think of the name off the top of my head. When I pull over, I'll pull over on the side and I'll do a little shout out for you. It's a truck spotting YouTube channel. Oh, why can't I remember the name of it? It's right there as well. I've got the image in my head of like what it looks like on the thumbnail, the logo for it. Oh, let's go wind me up. Down to 40 miles per hour. Now it looks like it might actually be coming to a standstill a little bit further down the road. Oh dear, I think there may have been an accident. Not exactly what we wanted. But it is what it is, unfortunately. Traffic wasn't too bad after all. Let's arrive at Nutsford for 11:15. Only 5 minutes off from our client. Now, I've not been to the first job before, so I'm not too sure what to expect. Don't know how big the pallets are either. But at least if the tall pallets, they could go on the headboard. Saves them from tipping over.
Side pedestrian.
Just take that a little bit wide. Same for this one. Oh, I thought there's roadworks on here still. Luckily not. Just a car turning right. "45-minute break taken care of, and our next client is in there." But again, this one looks really tight to get around. I'm kind of thinking this should have been a class 2 unit. But before we do drive in, I'm just going to have a walk just to make sure this is the correct place, just in case they might have another entrance around the corner. Well, that could have been quite an embarrassing mistake, because it turns out that's their head office and the collections are all from the warehouse, which is around the corner. So if it looks a little bit too tight, get out, have a walk around, speak to someone, double check you're at the right place. She mentioned it was by Screwfix down at the end. Now I know where the Screwfix is, so hopefully we should be able to find it nice and easy. That's quite lucky, wasn't it? So there's the tile place we're going to next. There's unit 7. Perfect. There's unit 8. It's unit 7 we're after, this big one on the right hand side. Okay, hazard lights on. Oh yeah, this is much better. Just go spin it round and then reverse it up that little ramp there. I'll be damned. That's probably one of the best blind reverses I've ever done. I'm well impressed with that. Blind reverse, round the corner, straight into the bay. I wonder where they're off today. That's 5 pallets collected. It's now 12:30 just hit. It's just took me 10 minutes to try and find somebody to let me out the yard. They've all just moved in there by the looks of it. And there's no intercom on the outside, and it doesn't have the bit on the road that you drive over, like a little weighbridge type thing, and built into the road which opens the gate for you when you approach it. So I just had to go and find him and then make a run back to the truck before it closes. Alright, let's wait here for them, and we're going to be reversing in about where that car is now. Now the problem we got is there's cars all over the place. That's right across the way from where we need to reverse into. It's 12:30. They're just coming in for their dinner. No, going out for the dinner, should I say. Go on, mate, quick. Thank you. And we've got 15 pallets to collect from this client. It's 15 pallets collected. All secured, strapped down. Away we go. Back to our yard over at Ashton. It's going to take about 40 minutes, give or take, to get there. So, mate. And it's currently 1:10. So just before 2 o'clock, I reckon. When you're just driving around here and there, time doesn't half fly. It just goes so quick, it really does. Quite literally, blink and you miss it. Thank you. Back through Nutsford village, then on to the M6 northbound, and we're going to come off for Haydock and then cut through Ashton to get to the hub. best place to break down. That's enough space for cars and trucks to get past. So, okay, we're just going to join onto the A556, which will then lead us onto the M6. Oh, it's not our turn just yet. Back at the yard, and it's just approaching 2 o'clock, and we've been given tomorrow's run already, and it's down London. So, tomorrow, there won't be any vlogs, because this one we're getting uploaded on Thursday. This is going delivery on Thursday to Friday, so we're looking at Monday for the next vlog, so it's going to be a night out for this one. And for our delivery in London, we're looking at one in Surrey, and then we've got DeSoto Foods in Park Royal. Then we've got Pack Sense, and that is in just by Park Royal, around the corner from there. And then the last one is in Buckinghamshire, Woodburn Industrial Park. Right. Don't think I've been that one before, but I've been to 2 of them anyway, at least. Now we've been unloaded, we've been given 2 different collections to make. One is on the outskirts of St Helens, right by Newton and Willows area, and then the second one is over at Widnes. Not all that too far away from our first collection. I brought some Pringles from the shop before, first time I've actually tried them. Smoking barbecue. Really, really nice if anyone's ever tried them. Like I say, barbecue flavoured, but it's a 2 chili spice. So they've got a little bit of a kick, nothing too much. Well, it's a good combination, really enjoy them. It's been a while since we've drove down this way. The customer that we're going to now used to be a regular when I used to work at H&M a couple of years back. So I know it quite well. It's the best way to access it as well, through this way. If you've got any questions about the vlog, or HGV driving in general, let me know down below in the comments. I'll try my best to answer as much as I can. See if I know the answer. And best of luck to everybody that's out there that's considering doing their Class 1 HGV as well. I've had a lot of people commenting on that recently. So if it all goes well for you folks. I was looking at getting a truck for myself, and I came pretty close to it, really did. But unfortunately, it's not come to plan really the way I wanted it. So unfortunately, I've got to knock it on the head for a couple of years. But maybe in about 2 years, give or take, I might be able to get one. Would be pretty good to have like a little show truck, go down to all the shows and stuff, but it'll be mainly as a logistics company. I'll be trying to set up, not just buying one just to take to the shows. It'll be a proper workhorse. Maybe get 2 eventually, get a couple of people working, have it running night and day. But yeah, I came very close to it over the last few weeks. But unfortunately, not meant to be just yet. But who knows what's around the corner. One day, I'm determined. Even though I do like working at Espresso, I really do. It's a good place to work for. But you want to be your own boss, don't you? That's the reason behind it all, to be honest. Try and make something, try and build it up, and then I can hand it down to the next generation, i.e. my son. And he can carry on expanding it and doing whatever, and then hopefully the grandkids, by the time he has kids, you know, it might be a good position for them. Got to try and plan it ahead, haven't you? Look out into the future. You never know what's around the corner. Well, if you keep on plodding, saving up, put money to the side, one day it'll happen. And here we are. When you're driving up and down the main road, you wouldn't think all of this industrial area was here. Just off a small residential street. And here we are, Florist Supplies. That's a nice and easy one. That's not ideal. Normally do a right turn to get out. We've got part of the road blocked off. That's a nice car. Is it an Evo, that? Mitsubishi Evo. Absolutely love them cars back in the day. So London tomorrow. Should be a nice drive. I think it might be about a 4 or a 5 o'clock start. Currently don't have anything planned for timed bookings. So we can just get down there when we get down there, do what we need to do, park up for the night, and then we'll have a collection on Friday morning to bring back up. So it should be quite an easy one. So make sure you hit that subscribe button if you are new, so you don't miss out on the content for tomorrow. Okay, is this truck driver seeing me coming out? It's alright, it's turning at a good place, good. And on to witness we go. Just travelling through a witness now. We need to follow it for Liverpool on the A562. Just keep an eye on that van on the left hand side. Should be there in the next 5 minutes, and it's just approaching 3:30. Unfortunately, I've got to do a little bit of a blind reverse into this yard because it's not big enough to actually spin it around. But I've got this car here as well. Doesn't help. Let's go double check. Yeah, fairly tight at the moment, as you can see there, and we have the car here. We might just halfway in. Sometimes you've got to admit defeat. I've had to admit defeat. Couldn't quite get in there because of that bloody car. Too tight. It's a lot easier, isn't it? Right then, let's get ourselves back to the yard. Careful that low hanging branch. Don't want to take the top of the truck out. What day is it today? I keep getting myself confused when I have a night out. I think it's Wednesday, isn't it? Thursday for you guys if you're watching it as it goes up. Just gone 4 o'clock. I reckon it'll be about 25, yeah, about 25 to 5 by the time I get back to the yard, get offloaded off. Between 5 and 1/4 back to the yard for around 5:45 and finish. That won't be too bad. It's been a long couple of days. And tomorrow's just going to be as long as well, unfortunately. Long drive to London. But believe it or not, it's actually a shorter distance to drive to London than what it is to Salisbury. To get Park Royal in London, where we're making delivery tomorrow, we're going to be going down the M6 to the M5, cutting across over to the M42 to the M40, all the way down the M40, take a break just before we hit the London Ring Road, and then in we go with a fresh 4.5 hours driving time. I think it might be worth starting at 4 o'clock tomorrow, and then get an earlier finish, hopefully. Get down, beat all the traffic. It just depends though, if it's all going to be loaded, ready for me from Haydock, or am I going to have to go to the hub to get loaded up for tomorrow morning. Because we might be waiting for stock to come in overnight. If that's the case, that's going to put me back about 45 minutes. Go on, bud. Instead of leaving straight from Haydock, I'm going to have to get loaded up first from Ashton. Yeah, that's the only downside. But if I start at 5, I won't be leaving Ashton till about 5:45, and then it hit all the traffic. But if you get on the road if it's all loaded already, I can get on the road for about 4:30, get down, and then I'll beat most of the traffic at least. I'll cross that bridge tomorrow. I'm just watching some people on the M6 at the moment. So we're coming off of this junction, we've got a queue to get on the slip road. It's quite heavy traffic. And you still get quite a lot of people slowing down and trying to cut across last minute. Oh yeah, so many accidents nearly happen. It's pretty much every day at this time of the evening though. Oh, I still got a little bit of blocked nose. I can't shift it. Been on lem sips and everything. Can't believe the price of it when I went to pay. £6.50 for a pack of lem sips. What is the world coming to? Here's another one. And this is another section where you get a lot of people trying to cut across. Alright, this red van, is it going to turn right or is it going to go straight on? No, it's gone right. That car's gone right as well, which is good. I remember once, and I actually caught it on camera. I can't remember what vlog it was sometime last year. And I was coming around this roundabout and there was a car, but came onto the roundabout the wrong way. Yep, you heard that right. I came on the wrong way. Right, time is currently 4:45, approaching. Hopefully we can get to Ashton, offload, and be back within the hour. And just like that, we're back at the yard, 5 o'clock, in a queue unfortunately, so it might be about 6:15 finish at this rate. But to be fair, the warehouse staff here are pretty quick, so hopefully it might be more towards 6 instead of just after 6 o'clock. But on that note, I am going to call it a day on the video, so thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you again next time. As always, keep trucking, stay safe, bye for now.